Amigos de Aquí TV, soy la profesora Mirka Medina y como siempre en la comunidad apoyando todos los eventos. Aquí me encuentro acompañada de una figura especial, un hombre que merece respeto en nuestra comunidad y él es el alcalde de New Rochelle, Mr. Bransom. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, thanks. It's a pleasure to be with you.
I do want you to know that we are doing this interview for a Latino audience, and I want all my Latino community from New Rochelle to know that we are so thankful to have you as our mayor, because I never seen anyone supporting the community events as you have been in the past couple of years. So we are very happy for your collaboration and your support.
Well, thank you, and it's really always a pleasure for me to join events like this and to have interviews like this. One of the wonderful things about New Rochelle is that it's home to every kind of person and every background and every heritage, and it really makes life here so much more interesting.
Nice. Now, we are here honoring Dr. King, and for us it's also an honor because Dr. King fought for our right, and he also made the difference because now we have equality all across the nation. How important is Dr. King for you?
Well, of course, he was one of the towering figures in American history, and what he did during his life continues to shape everyone's experience in America. And what was so powerful about his message is that it was universal. He made it clear that we all have responsibilities to each other, that we're all deserving of dignity and equality, and that we're strongest when everyone has a chance to achieve their potential.
One of the things that we always try to do in our program is educate our young generation, our teenagers, and we also emphasize education. I'm going to ask you, let's go back to Dr. King's dream. If he was alive, how do you think he will feel with all the disconnection that we have from the school district departments to our community leaders, and how do you think he will react to all these changes? And I'm not only saying that we're not doing good, but we still have, a lot of work to do in our community. But I would like to see from your own perspective, what will be his reaction?
Well, I think, like many others, he would say we've come a long way and we have a long way to go. There clearly have been so many positive changes in American life since the 1960s. Barriers being broken in terms of Latinos and African Americans holding positions of real authority. Certainly legal discrimination has been swept away from almost every aspect of American life, but there still are enormous inequalities by any measure. When you look at education, when you look at employment, when you look at household income, when you look at the criminal justice system. And what's tricky is that because it's not necessarily a matter of the law, but really a matter of institutions and subconscious biases, it's much harder to confront. So it's a responsibility for every one of us to really think about what a just society looks like and to think about what we can do on a personal basis to move us in that direction.
Beautiful. It is my understanding that you are preparing your campaign again, and as I said before, we will be more than happy to support you. Now, if you become, the elected official, how would you fix those, difficulties and those little problems that we have in our community?
Well, yeah, I do expect to run for re-election in November of this year so that I can continue serving as mayor if the people will have me. And like I said, I think it's a responsibility for every one of us. Certainly here in New Rochelle, we can participate in programs like My Brother's Keeper that really looks comprehensively at the opportunities available to young people all the way up through employment. As we pursue economic development, we can help make sure that there are opportunities for more people in our community to seize job opportunities. We can work in conjunction with our school district to help reach out to everyone so that everyone in New Rochelle feels as though they have a stake and a voice in our future.
Nice. And my last question for you today, how do you feel that the Latino community has grown in New Rochelle?
Well, it's been our fastest growing community for probably 20 or 30 years right now. And Latinos in New Rochelle have contributed enormously to the cultural and economic vitality of our city, really becoming so much a part of our identity in ways that are enormously positive. Nonetheless, here too we have challenges. Participation in civic life for Hispanic residents lags behind that of many others. And so we should work together to make sure that Hispanic residents of New Rochelle are full stakeholders in the life of the city we built together.
Thank you. I do thank you again for your time and dedication, and we look forward to support you when you get ready for your campaign. Also, next time we will have you on our studio, and I will leave you guys with this message today. This is Mirka Medina reporting for Aki TV. Thank you.
Thank you
So much.